you're having a gorgeous day today, and all the great things that you have imagined for yourself are happening to you. And the reason why I'm doing this live today is to talk a little bit about how and why to get out of your comfort zone. In the past few days, the weather hasn't been very good around here, but I really had the opportunity to do something that I basically haven't done for the past 40 years. And here is the story that has happened. So when I was a kid, I was always afraid of riding a bicycle because for some reason I just couldn't find my balance. I always found it very, very difficult to paddle, to keep the bike in balance, and to enjoy whatever riding a bike could bring about. And this weekend, I decided that I'm just going to conquer this fear of mine and I'm going to get out of my comfort zone because, whatever I keep reading, it always talks about that it's really a great thing when you're able to stretch the boundaries of your comfort zone and you can do something that is definitely not a part of your daily routine that maybe you're just afraid of. And because I keep talking about things, that I myself have experienced, just hoping to inspire some of you to do something similar or just to have a thought that you would like to implement or make a part of your life, I would like to share this story with you. So I had the opportunity to ride a bike. And let me tell you, I freaked out. I had always thought about, how great it would be if I could just, ride a bike in the mountains because that gives me the freedom to travel wherever I want to go and then admire the scenery. And I had these really romantic ideas about, riding a bicycle, but I just never could pluck up courage to eventually sit on a bike and do it. And then it was about maybe 20 years ago, a little more than that, when I was in the US. I tried to ride a bike, and let me tell you, it was super dangerous. I was holding onto the handle so tight that I couldn't even steer the bike. And when it came to signaling, that I wanted to turn, then it was absolutely dangerous. And I was very close to getting into an accident because of that, because I just could not let the handle go to signal. And of course, being on the road, it's just not necessarily a benefit. And then basically what happened at the weekend was, I decided, okay, I'm beyond 50 now. It's time to just get rid of all the fear that I have in connection with losing balance on a bicycle. And I eventually did that. And God, I have to tell you, I fell off the bike twice. I'm still in one piece, so I guess the universe was taking good care of me, or maybe my guardian angel was somewhere around just to make sure that I wasn't falling on my head or breaking a wrist or any bone that's in my body. But at the same time, it was a really incredible feeling because just the way I could feel the wind in my face, just the way I could use the handbrakes and not falling, just the way to start the bike and actually, just do it. And I wasn't thinking about how easy or difficult it would be to do it. I just did it. And I'm so grateful I gave myself the chance and the opportunity, and that I just grabbed on the opportunity when it came along. And I'm not trying to say that I'm good at it, because definitely I'm absolutely a beginner. But just the fact itself that I was able to conquer my fear was an incredible feeling. And last week I was listening to Janet Zweigel's video. She is the CEO of My Daily Choice, and she was talking about all those fears that people have in their lives about whatever they want to do, and how difficult it is, and how time consuming it is to actually overcome those fears that we have. And I really wanted to test myself, and this is what I really want to talk about to you, that if you have fears, different kinds of fears in your life, then hey, why not think about it for a moment and then try to work on it so that it could disappear. Because it could be any part of your life. It could be, talking to a stranger. It could be, sitting on a bike. It could be driving a car because once in your life you had been in an accident. Or it could be anything basically that you associate with something that you could not do in the past, or that you had a bad experience about in the past. And it's not easy to overcome these fears. I have to tell you that while I was riding the bike, I was focusing on it so much that it really wore me down. That's the honest part of it as well, because I was focusing and concentrating on how to start, how to stop, because I used to jump off the bike when I was a kid, and I had done that quite a few times, and it was very, very dangerous, and I still did it, but I was focusing on and concentrating on how exactly the technique worked and practiced it over and over and over again, so kind of making it a habit. And the reason why I did it was because, you know, I keep talking about it, that habits basically change whatever we have already programmed into ourselves. And I just wanted to test myself. I don't like to talk about things and not do it. That used to be my past when I was teaching things that I never experienced, but I was assigned to teach a particular course. And I enjoy talking about things that I have experienced as well, or am on the path to, you know, fulfill something that I want to fulfill. And I decided to do so. So, what I'd like to do is just encourage you with this short video to come up with those ideas that you really have on your mind, or kind of go back to those ideas that you have been having on your mind, and don't let them slip by. Try to make them become reality, because it's just an incredible feeling when you conquer your fears. It's such a character building experience, because you know that basically you can do anything. It just requires some focus, sometimes a lot of focus, to be honest with you, but it also it is such an elevating feeling. It is such a gorgeous thing when you can pat yourself on the shoulder and say, hey, I did it. I'm just so grateful that I wasn't chickening out of this opportunity. I didn't say that, oh, well, you know, I just can't ride a bike, and that's it. I don't want to give it a try. I don't want to do anything about it, because I wanted to do something about it. And let me tell you, it was just incredible. So I'm going to go back and get some more of the experience. I guess I'm just going to fall off the bike a few more times until I really fully learn it. But I know that if this is something I need to do, it's just going to be safe, and it's just going to be a character building experience in the future as well. And who knows, maybe one day I will be able to ride a bike in the mountains and just admire the view that I so many times imagined for myself. So don't be afraid. Get rid of all your fears, build your new habits, and just test yourself, try yourself, and see where your limits are. And I'm absolutely sure that you can push those boundaries, your limits, as much as I was able to do it. So good luck. Find all the joy and happiness in today and in the upcoming days as well. And I'll be back with some other stories that I myself have experienced. So I hope you are staying safe and enjoying whatever life has in store for you. So take care. Bye.